Once upon a time, in a remote village hidden between the towering shadow peaks, there lived a poor but determined farmer named Arjun. He was known for his relentless hard work, yet no matter how much effort he put into his land, prosperity remained a distant dream. His small patch of earth barely yielded enough to feed his family, and every season brought new struggles, merciless droughts, relentless pests, and the crushing weight of poverty. Arjun often gazed at the sprawling estates of the wealthy landowners in the village, wondering why fortune favored them, while he labored endlessly with little to show. One evening, burdened by despair, he wandered into the temple at the heart of the village. He sank onto the cold stone floor, his mind clouded with doubt. An old sage, revered as Yogi Dev, observed Arjun's distress and approached him. "My child, why does sorrow weigh so heavily upon you?" Arjun sighed. "Master, I toil harder than anyone, yet my life remains unchanged. I dream of a bountiful farm, a life where my family never sleeps hungry, but no matter what I do, nothing changes." Yogi Dev smiled knowingly. "Let me tell you a story, one that may alter the course of your life. Long ago, in the distant valley of Suryanagar, two farmers, Veer and Kabir, faced a devastating drought. The sun blazed mercilessly, turning their fields to dust. The villagers, losing all hope, abandoned their lands. But one day, a wandering sage arrived, and Veer and Kabir sought his wisdom. "Will the rain ever return? Will our fields ever flourish again?" they pleaded. The sage looked at them with piercing eyes. "The rain will come, but only for those who truly believe." Veer scoffed. "How can mere belief summon the rain?" He spent his days lamenting his misfortune, cursing the heavens for their cruelty. Kabir, however, took the sage's words to heart. He believed with unwavering certainty that the rain would return, and so he prepared. He tilled the dry earth, removed the weeds, and planted seeds, even as the sky remained an endless stretch of blue. His neighbors mocked him. "You waste your time," they jeered. "The rain will never come." But Kabir only smiled. "I believe it will." Weeks passed. Then, one fateful evening, dark clouds gathered over Suryanagar. The first drops of rain fell, and soon a mighty storm drenched the land. Kabir's fields, ready and waiting, burst into life with lush greenery. Meanwhile, Veer's barren land remained lifeless, for he had done nothing to prepare. The sage returned, nodding at Kabir's flourishing fields. "True belief is not mere wishing. It is acting as if your dream is already on its way." Hearing this, Arjun felt a fire ignite within him. So, belief is not just about hope. It is about preparing as if success is inevitable. Yogi Dev nodded. "Yes, my son. Most fail not because they lack dreams, but because they never act upon them." That night, Arjun made a vow. He would no longer curse his fate. He would act. The next day, while others complained about the dry season, Arjun studied new farming methods. He experimented with drought-resistant crops, improved his soil, and learned from every failure. People laughed at him. "You work in vain," they said. "What if it all fails?" Arjun only smiled. "I believe in my work." Seasons passed, and Arjun's fields flourished while others struggled. His farm grew, his profits soared, and soon the same villagers who mocked him came seeking his advice. One day, as Arjun sat outside his now thriving estate, Yogi Dev visited him once more. Arjun bowed deeply. "Master, your wisdom changed my life. I believed, I acted, and I triumphed." Yogi Dev smiled. "Remember this always. Belief is like a seed. If you nourish it with action, it will grow into a mighty tree. But if you let doubt take root, it will wither before it even sprouts. Arjun never forgot those words. His story spread far beyond his village, inspiring thousands to cast aside doubt and act upon their dreams. Belief alone is not enough. It must be followed by relentless action. Stop waiting. Believe, act, and make it happen.